Every day this week, we are bringing you back to school. All Valley districts, they are officially in session right now. And although some are only going back this week, some other ones, they have actually been in the classroom for a couple weeks now.
Yeah, our Emma Jade waking up in the East Valley with one high school where class is in full swing. And Emma, you told us a few seconds ago that the school you're at, they are doing things kind of way differently. And a lot of people are taking notice. I'm excited to hear.
Yeah, listen, it shook up this community quite a bit, and it's all because of this guy, Principal Mike Oliver.
Let's go.
We shook up the East Valley with this entire revamp. You call it the revolution of high school as we once knew it. What is this?
You ever heard, Emma Jade, have you ever heard anyone say, specifically educators, that we're preparing kids for the real world? Okay, here we go.
1,000 times.
Mike Oliver reporting live on News Channel 12. School is their real world. It's very real. Ask them. You've got kids, right? Their real world could be so much more exciting. And it's more exciting when their real world at school is elevated to life. And do you know how you elevate school to life? You give them real world work. It's a revolution. It's a liberation. It's a movement where we're setting kids free. We're setting them free to think big thoughts, to ask why not, to identify. We always talk about problem solvers. Before you solve a problem, you got to identify it. So they work together to identify the problems that exist in the world around them, and then they work together to create solutions, and then here's the magic. They plug it in the world where it can make a difference. Learning's elevated to life at Mountain View.
We typically know school classrooms to be one teacher in front of, 30 kids that are all sitting there in desks in a row. That alone, even the look, is different here at Mountain View because of you. So what does this actually look like? What do all of those words and those things that you're saying, what does that translate to in real life here at Mountain View?
Well, what we're disrupting is this system that's been in place where you wake up at 8 o'clock, you think like a reader and writer, a bell rings. At 9 o'clock, you think like a mathematician. Life is interdisciplinary. The world blends together, but in school we compartmentalize it. So we've disrupted that. Our freshmen are part of a teaming model, and there we've shrunk the school from 3,400 kids to about 90. And we have a science teacher, a social studies teacher, an English teacher, sometimes a Spanish teacher, that combine those disciplines. They work together and share a roster of kids, and they elevate learning to life by giving them real world work. That's our freshman model. The sophomores enter into an academy where, based on their interests, we have 5 different academies. We have a leadership and public service academy. We have an engineering and creative design academy, a management, marketing, and business entrepreneurship academy. I'm trying to think, Health Science Academy. And so that focuses their learning, and so they learn through that lens. So all the different disciplines are through their lens of interest. We also have an arts and music production academy. So learning becomes more purposeful, more focused, and more meaningful to them.
It's unbelievable what's happening here. You have gotten a little bit of pushback so quickly. How have you handled that? Because again, you're looking at a community. The Toros have been here for decades and decades. You're coming in and you're changing everything. You, of course, get people who are maybe not happy about that. How's that gone for you?
Well, whenever you lead anything bold, the challenge, for implementing change or something that's different is part of the formula. And we've had a few. They know a traditional system of school. They know how it works and operates. And all of a sudden, we've moved the goalposts. But what's happening and what will happen is when they see that there's opportunity ladders for every kid and that there's express lanes to get into the Ivy League schools and the schools of choice, that not only does this not deprive them of opportunities, but the opportunity ladders are going to surround kids in wondrous ways that you can't even imagine. Come to Mountain View, take a tour, see what it's like.
Amazing. All right. Well, we're going to take you on tour this morning here on 12 News. We're going inside the classroom. We're talking to kids. We're talking to educators. We're seeing how this revolution is going. Guys, back over to you.
Emma Jade. All right, live for us out in the East Valley. We'll see you in about 15 minutes.